Good morning. Right, I am just going to do a very short tutorial on how to bring up your Etsy designs that you've purchased and download them onto your computer, ready to, use. Okay, I have PE Design 11 and I bring all my designs into there. Now I've bought these three here. I'm gonna download this mermaid here first of all. So basically this is my purchases. I've gone into my purchases. I've bought the design, gone into my purchases, and then you'll come up with this. Obviously you don't click on buy again ever because you've got the design forever now. Then you go across here to download the files. And here, this woman, Courtesy Embroidery, some of her, well, nearly all of her designs I love. She's really good at what she does. Right, I've never had a problem with any of her designs. So I'm going to go across here now to download. Okay, and then down in the box in this corner here, it's going to start downloading, and it's got open file. And open the file. It might be different for you if you're using a Mac or something. I think it comes up in the top hand of the screen. Right, top right hand of the screen, should I say. Right, here we have a list. I wonder if I can zoom in so you can see a bit better. There you go. We have a list of the different file name, the different, I can't think of the word now, but anyway. So you've got DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, VIP, VP3, XXX. I use the PES for my brother. That's what works for me. I think there may be another one that I can use. I'm not going to say because I'm not 100% sure. I always use the PES for my brother machine. So I can choose to just download that one by clicking on it. And if I want to find out how to do the design, if I'm not sure, but I know how to do a pliques now, so I'm not worried about downloading all of this. You've got your basically your instruction sheets, okay, and a little readme file there. So all I'm going to download for myself is the actual file to make the item in PES. Trying to get into the habit rather than extracting everything, because otherwise I end up with my computers full up. So then I'm going to go up to I'll move the camera up a minute, up to here, extract all, which is basically what I've clicked. Click on that. It will ask me what folder I want to put it in. I'm just going to put it in straight into the downloads so I can find it easier rather than mess about. I have got a PES folder, but I'm just going to do it this way for now. If you want to tidy your files up, by all means put them in a folder. And I'm going to extract. If you do want to change the folder name, just click on browse or create another one, okay? Then I'm going to go down to extract here, and now it's showing as it's extracting the files that I've decided to download. Okay, now that's done, so I can click off this, just click that off now, and then I can go down to the next one and download that. I just well do it while I'm here, otherwise I forget. I've bought designs and forgotten about them, and they've been left for a little while. Right, then we're going to go back down here to open file, go to the PES one for me. Sorry about the camera. Just check I don't need any of that. No, I don't. That's my personal preference. You may want to download everything. If you are unsure about what you're doing, then I advise you download all these bits here because they'll tell you instructions, etc. Then extract all, extract again, and then it's going to go through and download everything. Some files take longer than others. It depends on how much is there, I suppose. So, right, so that's that one done. I'm going to click that off and go down to my last one here. It should come down in that bottom corner somewhere. There we go. Once it's finished unzipping, come up with open file, go on to that, and then back up here to my PES and all the relevant ones that you may want. Each machine, I think, uses different file types. Right, extract all and extract. So that's those three downloaded. Right, so now I'm gonna go into PE design. Oops, and we're gonna go down, get PE design up. There we go. Layout and editing. Okay, right, I'm going to close that wizard a minute. Usually this may come up as a different hoop size, so you'll go in, you'll select your whatever hoop size you want. Mine's set now at a 200 by 200, which is for my 8 by 9 mighty hoop, and on multi-needle. Okay, so make sure that's all right and set how you want it. Then I'm going to go up to this new open new file there, and as you can see, the mermaid design is there directly. That's because I've already gone through it just to check. Okay, but this is what would actually come up today's if you go that way around doing things. Okay, if you go over to this piece here, over here, you'll find that you'll have to search through for the design. Okay, anyway, there it is. I want the PES one, and I'm going to go for a 5 by 7, and there we go. Now it's changed the hoop size again, look. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to my hoop size and change it back to a multi-needle 200 by 200. Press OK. This is my preference. You may want to do yours smaller. It depends on what hoop size you're going to be using, what machine you're going to be using, if you're using a single or a multi-needle. Okay, this is for me. Right, so we have the mermaid there. Now I'm going to just drag her slightly over to the right here because I want to put a shell here. So I'm going to bring a shell over. They're already loaded here. This is another design that I bought separate, so I can just mix and match everything. I don't have to have a shell if I don't want one. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm going to resize that, and we resized it like I showed you in another video. If you haven't watched that, go back and have a look, but I'll explain it again. Okay, so basically you would put your cursor over a corner. Always best to do the corners and not the bottom or the top, otherwise you'll just stretch it out of place. It won't look right. This keeps everything in proportion. So we'll click down on that and hold the control button down, which is on your keyboard, the CTRL button. Hold that down and your little box will come up. This is within the PE design program. It might be different for other programs. Okay, so I'm going to drag that, let go, and there we go. And that way it's compensated for more, it's put more stitches into it to make sure that the design stays looking good, not sparse of stitches or too many stitches so it makes it too tight, if you know what I mean. And there we go. That is it. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just drag that over a little bit there. I'm going to combine the two. So to combine the two, we're going to go to, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if we can, there. We're going to go up here. We're going to go to this little corner here. We're going to select that. That will no, hang on. Let's go up to this one. Right, we're going to go down to select. We're going to select all. Okay. Now we're going to group them up here. Group it. So that puts them all together. Now, if I want to move those, I can move them all at once so they stay, you know, as I put them. So what I want to do with that now is I'm just going to do that. I'm not putting a number. I'm not putting a name. So I'm going to go to arrange and go down to the bottom there, move to center. There we go. So it's all center. It will be exactly center in the hoop. Once I get it on the hoop, my t-shirt on the hoop, I may well push the design up a bit so it's not too low down on the stomach or too, you know, so it's at the correct height. So I've got a little bit to compensate for here. And that is it. That's how you bring a design out from Etsy, download your designs and put them into a PE design program or any other program really. thank you for watching. Please watch the next tutorial, which will be on how to stitch this one out. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and thank you again for watching. Like I said, if any comments, please put them in the comments thing down below, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, and just quickly, for those of you that don't know, when you need to transfer it to your USB from the PE Design, there's a button up here with send. You'll obviously have your USB in your machine, not your machine, in your laptop or computer, and then you'll send it. It will find it, and then you can send it to it. Right, I've got copy and replace because I already downloaded one, and there we go, done. Okay, it's all ready now on the USB, ready to go into your machine. Bye again.